Yeah, I should probably do something about that. There we go. Okay, so we have a bunch of stuff to cover today, and I'm out of it. My kids are sick, and I was up all night, so I'm going to be relying on you guys heavily to bring me the information and teach me how to play Marvel Strike Force, as usual. We are going to be going over Chaos Bringer's defense, along with Winsome Wendy's defense on Defense Up today. And for those of you wondering, yes, I will be doing Defense Up videos specifically for Crucible. I don't have anybody on the list, so you can send those in. The thing is, I'm not any good at this. So we're going to have to learn, and you guys are going to have to get me up to speed on this one. All right. I see that T-Dub is in the chat, and that's really good because Wakandan's in room number 5 is one of the things I want to talk about the most, and I recommended to T-Dub yesterday that he remove Wakandan's from room number 5, and I will explain why, but that may not be the best choice for everyone. We'll get into that along with a whole bunch of other defenses that I scoured from the corners of the internet. Actually, I took like 10 minutes looking over defense or looking through Discord to gather some of those. So, what's up, Way Too Raw? What's up, another viewer? What's up, Cardog? What's up, Elder JM? What's up, Hollow Lord? What's up, Howlet MSF? What's up, Jumpy McSpasm? What's up, Lane of Death? What's up, Not a Mr. Beast Contest? What's up, Wiz? What's up, Ron Roy? What's up, Redneck7? What's up, Sean Woody? What's up, Tall Dan? What's up, the H-Bob? What's up, the real T-Dub? And what is up, Venora? Wow, that list is getting long. I got to start getting into that a little earlier before more people show up. Otherwise, I just got to start skipping some of that. All right. So, that music's kind of got me pumped, and I'm doing pretty good. Let's go over to MSF real quick. And I need to make sure that a few things of energy are knocked down so I'm not, you know, capping out. Whoop, look at that. I'm capping out everywhere. How are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing better than me. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not 100 today. Let's put on my smart glasses because I'm going into the mutant lanes. Yes, Way Too Raw will be joining me after Defense Up today. We are going to be going over her roster, specifically looking at what a 6 mil roster should be doing with Crucible. So if you guys are newish or whatever, or you just have a weird roster or something, we can look at some alternative smaller choices and things like that for Crucible. I think people are kind of going absolutely batshit crazy over Crucible defense right now. I think people are way overthinking it. I think that it will turn into what war defense is, which is if you're not flexing there, if you're not shooting for the moon, you're going to be putting in your leftover garbage and you're going to be saving your best teams for offense. For me, I'm going to be saving my, let's see, there's 3, 4, 5, and 6. I'll be saving my 12 best teams for offense. I think I'm just going to save my 12 best teams for offense. I haven't set up Crucible yet, but I've been thinking some crazy ideas. Me too, Hollow Lord. You're right, I'm never 100. What do we want to do? Let's try over here with this one. Let's try that so I can clear some of those positive effects. I'll still get some kills. That's better. And then we can go over here with this one. I got a 7-star mercenary squad yesterday, and I'm ready for 5 mil gold in a few days. Yeah, that's right. Tomorrow, Friday the 13th, is payday. Go get your money while you can. That's right. Scopely being so generous to just absolutely shell out the gold for us. Not really. They increased it a tiny bit, which is actually a huge deal, but doesn't do enough. It's never enough, right? We ask for a mile, they give us an inch. Let's go over. Let's do a basic on Jubilee. Oh wait, I just don't have to worry about her anymore. Plus, I didn't really like where that was going. Okay, we'll go here with this one. Should get some damage done. She's got defense up, but whatever. We'll clear that eventually. Let's see if we can't kill Jubes with this one. Raw is a 12 mil roster with half of it in the gold bank. Yeah, she does have a lot of gold. I'm I'm very curious because, you know, you guys know Way Too Raw, her roster is incredibly top heavy. You know, she's now surpassed me with her alliance. She's doing harder content with a much smaller roster. I mean, let's not, I don't want to downplay her or anything, but her alliance is doing a lot of the work in a lot of places, but she still finds her niche to fit in and being very productive. And they love her in her new alliance. But I'm super jealous, okay? I hate the fact that she surpassed me in raids and stuff like that. That's the truth of the matter. I'm super jealous. I want my alliance to start pushing, and we were supposed to be pushing, but of course we lost players recently. By the way, find me in Discord if you guys are interested in joining the Pirates, because we had just like randomly 3 different people go away for 3 different reasons. One of our teammates was like, hey, let's do basic. Let's do auto basic and see where this takes us. He was like, hey guys, gonna go in for my court hearing, wish me luck. And we never heard from him again. So we're guessing it didn't go well. Another player was just frustrated at the game, like some of us are, and said, I've had enough, I can't take anymore. And then another player was absolutely just AWOL, just disappeared, which was kind of weird, but whatever. Imagine 6 million TCP, but it's only like 8 to 10 teams. Exactly. Not even 8 to 10, like 6 teams. At 2 million TCP, is there any point in me trying? Absolutely, Sean Woody. You're gonna be paired up with people of the same TCP. There is absolutely a reason to try in Crucible. I think that as you climb and as you grow your roster, and if you stay diligent with Crucible and continue to do better than the people you're paired up with, I think the season payouts are gonna be better. Does somebody have a link? You know what? I can find that in Discord. Hold on a second. I can find that in Discord. Where is it? Seriously, no one put it in my Discord? Does somebody have a link to the payout tiers? Everybody's been looking at that yesterday. Black Panther Okoye just soloed an entire team in war. Right. Yeah, they're bonkers good. That's why we're going to be talking about Wakandans. Everybody's saying, Wakandans in room 5, you have to. And I'm like, I think that's totally case by case. What am I doing? That's turning into my catchphrase. What am I doing? Just disappeared, AKA wife found the credit card. Found the credit card statement, yeah. He went to court and found out he had a criminal record, arrested and thrown in jail. Really? That's the story? I don't want to put out the person's name because I don't know about that situation. Oh, come on. Well, I'm not doing good on this note. I didn't get to put down the ultimate first shot. That's not good. I don't know how well this is going to go. I doubt we're going to get the things we need to happen, or they're probably not going to happen. Nope. Wakandans are a top 5 team now. I would say, I'm thinking top 6. But yeah, we get your point. What's up, Zeals Penguin? Nice of you to join us. I'm gonna do this now because I don't need the other one. They already took their turn. Every team is T4 expensive anymore. Well, Wakandans only need 4 or 5. I think Wakandans need 5. But you could get by with 4. 1, 2, 3. My Wakanda will continue to be benched until further notice. Maybe they can play the game once T'Challa gets the tag, like he should. Exactly, like he should. This is probably a waste, but I just don't care. I got to get back around the corner here. Got the kill there at least. Didn't clear the taunt. Come on, put her down. Thank you. Okay, we're gonna go here. This is gonna take some work. What's up, Pank? How you doing, my guy? Oh, he had disrupt over his head. I wasn't looking. Okay, I'm gonna focus on this raid for just a minute because it's not going well at all. Let's just throw it on auto to try and save some time and see how this goes. I need some AoEs, people. There's a stun. Let's go over here now. This is gonna suck. Uh-oh. Hey. Wow, she survived that one. That was pretty lucky. I mean, he had offense down, I guess. So the Crucible rework is totally why T'Challa didn't get the tag, right? T'Challa with 30% extra speed and stuff seems pretty scary. I'm pretty sure that's it, Hollow Lord. They do not like to add tags to characters until they absolutely have to. Because remember, they can't nerf a character, but they can bring them back up. Darkhold has already gotten me like 10k cores from Arena, so that's worth it. Wakandans would help in Crucible, but probably aren't necessary in my bracket, and would help in War, which isn't great rewards. Prominence, I think that in lower brackets, Wakandans can be fantastic. I think very specifically built Wakandan teams, like if you don't have Wakanda, like if you got like Shuri and that's about it, or like if you have Shuri but like a low built Killmonger like I do, I think you can put 4 T4s into Wakanda, and I think you can catch people off guard with it, and you can smash, at least early. I think that Wakanda may be a viable team to look into. And we get some kills, though, on the Dad Bros, please. You're getting so much power with those T4s, exactly. What's up, Ixon? How you doing, my guy? Can we get shout-outs for all these people in stream? Mad Maxon is now following. What's up? Thank you for the follow. What T4s you want? Let me see. Hold on. Let me just finish this raid, and I'll bring up the thing. Let's go auto basic and start crushing through this. I'm gonna run out of time on this. Wow. I just could not get through it. That's weird. It's not normally a timeout issue. It's normally my team gets clipped. You're upgrading the thing? I'm not upgrading the thing. Did I say the thing? I'm not upgrading thing. Bro, I don't think you don't need anything, Prominence. It's all how you use what you've got. Well, that was lame. What if you've got everyone but Shuri? Well, then I guess you better unlock. Shuri's an easy unlock. Shuri is an easy unlock. The only T4s you need are Shuri and Black Panther passive, M'Baku special, and Okoye basic. So I like M'Baku, M'Baku passive. I like Killmonger ultimate. That's one of the 5th ones. I like Black Panther. Is that ultimate? Maybe. Hold on. Let's bring this up. Let's bring this up, and we're gonna go over here. This is Dorky Dad's deal here. So I like the M'Baku. What is this? M'Baku ultimate right there. Is that? Or I'm sorry, his passive. I like the Killmonger ultimate. We got the Black Panther ultimate. Okoye has ultimate and passive. I hate how he has these pictured here. This drives me nuts. Let's go over here and then back up. Oh, dang it. I had it all filtered out and then it's all screwed up. Okay. So look. Here's the Panther Rush. This has to happen, right? That has to happen on him. Oh my goodness. It's going to back me all the way out every time I hit back. That's going to be very annoying. Okay, now Killmonger, you don't. This is the one, like the Battle Frenzy. It just says in Crucible, rebound chain to 7 adjacent targets for 240 damage instead. So So you're getting, let me see. So you're getting, this changes into a rebounding chain, so you're getting more damage out of it. This is especially good when you're putting them on a defense because it's the rebounding chain, so the AI picks the target, and the AI might pick, you know, one of the middle targets, and so I think this is a really good one for if you're using them on defense. If you're using them on offense, you can just chain to all adjacent targets for 240 damage and stuff. You know, I think it's not necessary, but I do like that one. And then, okay, they're all here at the top of the list. Let's see here. We have in Crucible and in Crucible, right? So there's those two, and I think those are important. Oh, we're gonna skip down here to the bottom. Yeah, Windstorm doesn't think we need it. Again, the more T4s you put in the team will 100% be better. It's just that those 4 get the team going and will put the team at high meta. That is exactly right. So be sure to check out that. No. Where do we want? We want this one. Be sure to check out this one. These are correct. Let's take a look at Shuri. Let's take a look at Shuri real fast. What does Shuri have going on? On spawn. What's this one do? So I do like Shuri's passive. I do like Shuri. Yeah. Hit points and speed to the whole team. So Shuri's passive is a must. So I think Shuri's passive is a Crucible T4 also. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think Killmonger's ultimate is necessary. It's good, but it's not necessary. So I would trade Killmonger's ultimate for Shuri's passive in a heartbeat. Yeah, I think Shuri passive over Killmonger ultimate for sure. Killmonger's ultimate is just more rebounding chain. It's just more damage. I think that's luxury. It's a good luxury, and it's even better for when you're using this team on Crucible defense. But Killmonger or Shuri's passive with those health bonuses and stuff, yeah, it's mandatory for sure. I think Dorky Dad missed that one over here, but okay. I'm gonna back out. I need to do some raids over here. Let's join in on this one. The old do whatever you want. M'Baku passive, Black Panther passive, Shuri passive, Okoye basic are mandatory. Why does he have? I can throw these on auto, can't I? Is this bio or tech? Gosh dang it. Can we go find something that's there? Mystic. And we're gonna throw in the old Darkhold and just throw it on auto, probably. No. Yeah, Ward, I don't know. Arena, where is it? Where's Arena? Is it? Arena squads. Come on. All the way down, and this one. Here we go. So, he's got passive and ultimate on Okoye. What's with the ultimate? Hold on a second. I got too many. I have so much crap going on, guys. It's ridiculous. We're going to throw that on auto, which is pointless, but whatever. What's her ultimate do? It is in Crucible. Clear revive once from the primary target. This clear cannot be resisted if this character has 4 or more charged. Gain 3 ability energy. I don't think that's absolutely necessary. I think you could get by without that one also. Okay. Yeah, I don't think that ultimate is absolutely necessary. So, okay. Want this. There we go. Okay. Here's the thing about Wakanda. They're great in room 5, right? Everybody's like, Wakanda in room 5, Wakanda in room 5. I think that the Unlimited X-Men are also going to be great in Room 5. And I think that Scopely is going to be selling us the solution to Wakanda in Room 5. So my thing with Wakanda in Room 5 is that though you can't use Black Order on Wakanda in Room 5, there are still some of the sub-counters available to Wakanda. So for me, and let's go take a look at my Wakanda, because I put them in Room 5 to show you guys. I am not going to be using Wakanda in Room 5. But I put them there to show you guys what's going on. My Wakanda in Room 5 is a 405 team. I need a lot of investment into Okoye, into some Black Panther, a lot of investment into M'Baku to get this team up to 700K. And I think that is the cutoff point. 650 maybe. Because if you have an 800 Shadowlands, they're taking Wakanda out. You can take out 650 and below with some of those sub-counters that can also go into this team. Who else can do Room 5? Ravagers can do Room 5. Weapon X can do Room 5, although if you draw Weapon X, I think that's probably a win because that's a pretty good team, and they're not that fantastic, outside of their war. Weapon X fails at close levels, okay. New Warriors, Secret Avengers can do Room 5 under specific circumstances. Like, okay, Secret Avengers with, let's say, Red Guardian and Doom. Let's throw SA at this team with Red Guardian and Doom, and now you've beaten Wakanda. Okay? Wakanda isn't going to be a great team for Room 5 until they're big. Once they're big, then people are buying the solution that's to come later in this patch. How good is that solution going to be? I don't know. How good do you guys think the Unlimited X-Men is going to be? YA plus SC is the team. New Warriors fail. Okoye gives the entire team immunity on defense up. Yes, that's true. But I think we can find, I think I'm just showing that there's teams out there that are going to beat small Wakandans. And you've got to build them big enough to go in there and hold up against all those sub-counters. And once you've built them big enough, 650, 700, 800, now you're really limited. And now Wakanda becomes a great team, Room 5 team. Those sub-counters fail on 500K Wakanda. On a punch across, sure, a theme. On a punch across, sure. On a punch down, seriously? 700K Shadowlands can't beat a 500K Wakandan? How come I'm doing that in war? Without war damage, Shadowland doesn't have the damage. But they have... am I really underestimating Wakandans that much? Yeah, that's true. They get the war boosts. So what do we use for Wakandans in Team 5? In Room 5, what are we using on Wakandans then? What are we saving for Room 5 then? If Wakandans are the god tier Room 5 team that everybody's screaming about, tell me what I need to be holding off on offense. What's up, Westside? Which X-Men, Windstorm? Uncanny Magic fail, Magic's Cosmic. I'm just letting it grow out, Benny West said. Young Avengers. The fame's calling me. Let's take this call. All right, I think can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. What am I using against this team then? Because I don't care about defense. I care about beating other people's defense.
It's going to have to be Young Avengers.
I'm fucked. I'm absolutely fucked.
On applying immunity from the entire team, Weapon X will fail because you won't clear the immunity. You won't land any bleeds. New warriors will fail because you won't land any blinds, any debuffs because they'll have immunity. You won't be able to take in any cosmic character. Uncanny magic won't work because cosmic magic is cosmic. You won't use Black Order. You won't use Infinity Watch. You won't use Eternals. You won't use Dormhold.
Why can't Infinity Watch? Why can't Infinity Watch work in Team 5? I know they're cosmic, but
50% turn rewind anytime every single person on your team takes a turn. Your team will turn so slow, Infinity Watch will just get whittled down over and over and over. And their revive is useless.
all characters who passively revive return with 1 health on all characters' turns. Reduce speed bar by 50% for that character's cosmic allies. Okay.
Any cosmic character does not exist in
Right.
5.
Right. Reduce speed bar by 50%. Okay.
Or a
Okay.
massive Brotherhood Doom.
Okay. I was given some misinformation on Infinity Watch, and I didn't understand that.
Yeah, Infinity Watch will never take a turn.
I was thinking Infinity Watch had something special going on, and that's not true. So Infinity Watch absolutely does not. Oh my God, I'm looking at it wrong. No wonder.
Stefan, Weapon X does get bonus crit chance, but you aren't going to land any bleeds. They're all going to have defense up, and Wakanda got a massive health rework.
Yeah, no shit.
This
I mean,
has a lot of health. They get deflex when they drop low, and Baku auto taunts. This team is a defensive monster. Wakanda versus Wakanda will time out.
Okay, you sold me. You sold me. I realize my mistake. In fact, 2 of the teams I was looking at for Room 5, I was looking at an infographic in the wrong way and completely misunderstanding it. And I understand my mistake now. So, T-Dub, if you're watching, please put your Wakandans back in Room 5. So, yeah. So what do we do? I don't have Young Avengers. I'm not going to have them in time. How do I? This is so 2-tap. Take me to 2-tap land. I take a burner team in. How long do they need to survive? What opening maneuvers do I need to eat from Wakanda, and then come back in with my weak ass YA team?
So you could do Brother Doom. Brother Doom has a decent chance of one-shotting it. It's not entirely reliable, but it's okay. The alternative to that is you would have to. This team is such a nightmare. You'd have to try to land. You'd have to try Darkhold. You'd have to try Darkhold without Heartless.
I'm not impressed with Heartless anyway, so that doesn't bother me. I guess I'll save that as a
mirror match times out. Mirror match times out. SA with Emma gets killed. Jerishadamus, you cannot get Cloak and Dagger enough speed to go before Shuri. Shuri has 168 speed on spawn.
Oh, she's nuts. She's nuts. She's nuts fast.
Magneto is the only character in the game that will go before Shuri.
So, yeah. What about Secret Avengers with Red Guardian and Doom? Red Guardian eats their opening maneuvers.
Secret Avengers is extremely unreliable. Doom comes to Secret Avengers, I only got to work about 30% of the time. You don't get Kestrel.
I hate Room 5. I hate this. Okay, what about
mirror match times out, Prince?
Okay, so we're gonna have our basically what Scopely has set us up to do is have our ass handed to us by Wakandans repeatedly, and everybody's building the Wakandans because they look fun, and we're putting them in Room 5, and everybody's getting the shit kicked out of us by Wakandans, and we have to build YA, and if you and then this happens repeatedly to the point where we're very frustrated, and finally, Unlimited X-Men comes out. Unlimited X-Men is gonna work in Room 5. Am I right?
Weapon X isn't going to work because you don't get the extra focus, you don't get the extra damage outside of war, you don't get the extra on-turn damage building up for Omega Red, you don't get the speed bar.
Right.
Yes, you get the crit, but that's not enough. You
Yeah,
won't do enough damage into that defense up. You won't get any bleeds into that immunity. You just
right.
aren't going to have the damage.
Yeah, no, but what about unlimited X-Men with Gambit and Dazzler and Phantom X? Is this team is Scopely selling us a solution to the Wakandans in Room 5? Because it's my understanding that the unlimited X-Men are going to function in Room 5. They're going to be global. They're going to have the right things. I haven't gone deep into their kits yet. Have you?
Brother Doom Tech can sometimes do it. Hololord, that's assuming you get to the Omega Red Ultimate. This entire team is going to go well before you even take a turn. They're
Yeah,
going to get defense up. They're going to get immunity. They're going to get 4 counters
and
before you even get to your first turn.
there's almost like I think there's 4 of them that like nobody can get in front of. They're so freaking fast. They have a huge opening barrage, and a lot of times they can just delete one of your members before you even go. That's why my YA isn't going to work. My YA isn't built up enough, and I don't think my Brotherhood Doom is going to be built up. If I'm up against somebody with a huge Wakandans, I'm pretty much screwed with my roster.
Darkhold it. You're gonna.
Then I think that's what I'll do is reserve my Darkhold for this. By the way, these are not the teams I'm actually going to be using. I've been throwing in stuff, just looking at things, how it's going to play out and whatnot. I've got a whole list of defenses that I've been seeing. But what I want to know is Scopely selling us a solution with the unlimited X-Men? Is Gambit going to go against this?
That's hard to tell without a 4th and 5th character. Unlimited X-Men is definitely going to be top meta, assuming even if we get like the Polaris and multiple man of the Unlimited X-Men, where the 4th and 5th don't matter that much.
Yeah.
The 3-piece is still going to be pretty good. The problem is that they're both going to end up on defense.
Where are you going to put unlimited at?
Unlimited X-Men's probably going to go in room 4. And you're going to have to try to counter Unlimited X-Men with Stormhold.
I hate building Young Avengers. I hate that I have to build that team now. I was making it my secondary build for Scourge, and now it's like I have to build that team so I can be effective in Crucible, and I have to build that team for Scourge. And I wanted to build A-Force because it looked like more fun, and I'm sick and tired of having to build teams with Scopely. I don't know why I expected anything different. But I see what you guys are saying. Like, this is all making sense. I thought at lower numbers you could beat the Wakandans in 5.
It's misleading in that way because in war you can pull it off with some other teams. Wakanda Mirror will time out. It's a slogfest.
Yeah.
Both teams have so much to sustain, you just won't break through it without a significant punch down. I mean, if you can pull off a punch down, I guess you can do the Wakanda Mirror, but it's not reliable, especially as people continue to build Wakanda. You're going to have to use YA plus Shang-Chi because you need Echo to cancel out the YA assist.
No, not YA plus Shang-Chi also. Don't tell me I gotta build Shang-Chi. A fame, I was so close. I'm like this close to just putting Shang-Chi in the rearview mirror and forgetting about it. I've tried so hard not to build that character. Please don't tell me I have to build YA and Shang-Chi.
Yeah, you probably do.
Crucible just got like 30% worse for me. Like I dislike this game mode by like 30% now. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This sucks.
Chavez for Shang-Chi Prince.
Yeah. Chavez doesn't do a whole lot for the YA team outside of war. That speed up thing is really good for different setups and stuff like that. She's got some passive bonuses and she hits hard. Like there's no doubt that she's valuable on the team, but she's definitely the one to change. In fact, I was going to talk about, because I see other people putting But why don't you stay on the line with me too, Athame, and we'll talk about some of these. Let me put some music on, but I'm going to turn this down real low.
Realize going into this, right? The other thing you have to realize is with Wakanda, not only are you basing it the previous counters that worked off of a mode where those counters got their war buffs, right? Like Shadowland getting their war buffs. Wakanda didn't have their Crucible buffs. Wakanda is better Crucible.
You're tipping the scales in both directions. Yeah,
you're tipping it.
You're boosting one and reducing the other, so you're gonna get okay.
I would be surprised if Shadowland will fail a 400k punchdown. I would be willing to bet that my 500k Wakanda would be able to beat a 900k Shadowland.
Okay. Well, I mean, you've got me convinced. I'm not. So I was absolutely wrong. I do. You guys have me convinced. I don't think there's anything. This is where it's at right here. Is Wakanda on defense? I am going to be. Shit. See, my Wakanda is not ready for defense. I don't have. I'm really close to getting all the T4s I need, but obviously I need gear in Okoye and M'Baku, or I need levels in M'Baku and gear. What's that?
If you can take Okoye to 65, she'll be fine for this first Crucible.
Okay.
You only need 4 T4s to get this team going.
Okay, I'll do that, and then I'm gonna have to build the YA team. YA was my secondary build for Scourge, so I was gonna kind of touch them up. I think I'll move them into the primary position. This means that my DD5 run is put further on hold because I have to remove Spider-Woman from the running. I mean, I guess I can look for Spider-Woman's teal gear. I guess that's all I'm doing there. But the rest of that, the A-Force team, is going on a back burner. Man. Okay, let me switch screens at Thame, and I want to hear your thoughts on this. May not be the right. Yeah, okay. So we have Young Avengers. Squirrel Girl is behind my head right here. These are pictures that I just took off of Discord. I found other people sharing these things openly, so I don't know. Some of the heck, these might be some of your teams. I don't know. We have Young Avengers in. This is room number 2. There's nothing here other than the Defender's Advantage, right? So you're saying that we definitely don't want to be wasting Young Avengers on defense?
Young Avengers is going to have to be offense unless you have a 700, 800, 900k Brotherhood Doom. Other teams do not match up in, especially at those power levels, into Wakanda.
Okay.
Yeah, putting YA on defense, you will not break Wakanda. You have to have Young Avengers to beat Wakanda. They are so fast. They take so many turns, and they just shut you down. Sure, Bondrius, but we're assuming that people will at high meta.
What do you, Thame? What do you think of this new Warriors Doom I found? I'm not so sure I want to be using Doom on defense right now. I think I might need him.
You're probably
I might need him for things.
Doom in offense for rooms 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Because 3 and 4 is going to be so 3 and 4 is kind of an interesting conversation that we can have, because 3 and 4 is the best defense is a solid offense, in that 3 and 4 is always going to be an offensive team on defense. I put my Dark Hunters on defense in room 3. People are going to put X Factor in defense on room 4. Right? Like, I'm running Dad Bros with Yo-Yo, Black Bolt, and Hawkeye for my defense in room 4.
Yeah, I don't see X Factor being... What I'm thinking, what I want to try to do is approach this the same way I kind of approach regular war, right? What are my best offensive options? And then I'm going to take a huge pool, and then I'm going to be thinking, what are other people going to be putting on defense? Will my pool of offensive teams cover everything? I want to have 2 choices for every room.
So there's going to be a few operating assumptions that we can make, in that you have to make the plan for what if your opponent has Infinity Watch on defense. You have to have a team that can beat Infinity Watch.
Where
your own Infinity Watch, or an Eternal Hybrid, or Darkhold.
And is that
have one of those options? That's going to be room 6.
Room 6 is where you might find Infinity Watch, and you have to have Infinity Watch available to take it out, right? So it kind of appears to me that you're going to put either garbage or Infinity Watch into room number 6, because you're not going to put something good in you're not going to put something good in room 6 that Infinity Watch can still beat. Like, it's, you know, it's either going to be you're going to hope they don't have Infinity Watch to beat your Infinity Watch and be a heal, or you're going to put in some garbage in 6. So
room 6, you can do some interesting stuff still.
Really?
One team we covered is JJ, Captain Marvel, Cloak, Dagger, and Punisher. JJ gives bonus resist to City Heroes. Punisher assists City Heroes on attacks. Punisher gives City Heroes damage versus villains. So Cloak, Dagger, JJ, and Punisher work really well together. And Captain Marvel gets an extra charge on her passive from Punisher being a military ally.
Right. But the thing is that if I end up not using my Infinity Watch, I can use my Infinity Watch to beat that team still, right?
Sure, but then you have.
But you're also
still.
You're also not using your new warrior piece. You're with that defense that you're throwing up there. Like, you're not going to be using those characters anywhere else. They're not needed for offense anywhere else. So that Punisher, Captain Marvel, new warrior combo, it's leftover pieces that you can throw on defense. So that's a pretty decent.
Web Warriors in room 1 or 2. Web Warriors are going to be one of the first 2 defenses.
Really? Web Warriors in 1 or 2, huh? Okay.
Prince, the team I just said, you're either running the full new Warriors in room 3, or you're running Cloak, Dagger, Punisher, JJ, Marvel in room 6. If you want to run the full new Warriors, put them in room 3 or 4.
Athame, I love how you can come into my streams and just completely run my roster for me. All right, moving over to this one. So, Kier, what do you think? Whoops, why is this? I want this monitor. There we go. I got too many monitors, too many buttons. So, over here, I don't know whose this is. Again, these are just ones I stole randomly off of Discord. Over here, we have the the Web Warriors with Doc Ock in defensive reversal. Now, I think there's something wrong with...
Flex will get flipped.
Yeah, that's it.
Waves from Gwen will get flipped.
Yeah, so that's a bad idea there.
In 1 or 2. In 1 or 2, one of the things you can do with Web Warriors is you can go, hey, Punk doesn't do all that much. I'm going to put in Symbiote Spider-Man, because you aren't going to be using symbiotes on offense. So you can take Symbiote Spider-Man and put him there instead of Punk, and he'll give the team extra max health.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You're taking Punk Spider off of the team for Symbiote Spider?
Yeah, and then what's going to happen is one of 2 things. Either people are going to bring Uncanny Magic against this team, or they're going to bring Black Order. If they bring Black Order, having that extra max health can change the difference in whether or not they're able to clear the team.
Yeah. Okay. Let's take a look at, what do you think of the slowdown room with the Marauders?
So, that's actually a lot of what I've been recommending, is putting Sabretooth there and putting Doc Ock with Weapon X. Because Sabretooth pumps out so much damage that he's going to help the Marauders in a room that prevents speed. Because a lot of the counters to Marauders rely on speed up. So putting Sabretooth there and moving Doc Ock to Weapon X is actually a really clever use for Sabretooth's passive that doesn't actually affect too much in Weapon X.
Yeah.
And then you just move Doc Ock to help out Omega Red and crew with dealing with whatever.
Yeah, because now Weapon X is not getting many of their speed up bonuses, right? Most of the place that you're using Weapon X. So who cares about breaking them up a little bit? So, okay. Cosmic Catastrophe, we talked, that's room 5. It looks like this is just Wakanda land. And then...
Running Young Avengers on defense is a death sentence.
Yeah.
It is such a death sentence.
Although I do like in their build, they put Miles here instead
of Chavez, yeah.
Instead of Chavez. Although, your Dark Hunters aren't going to be doing as much because they're outside of War too. So like a Dark Hunter team into this isn't going to be nearly as effective as it would in War. So who cares? Yeah, we're definitely not using YA on defense. And then over here I've got this time dampening in room 6. This is a new warrior build with Hela and Black Bolt and Deathpool. Do you have any good places for Deathpool if you're not going to be using Deathpool with the new warriors?
Deathpool is ironically a character that has a lot of plug and play potential.
Mm-hmm.
That you can move on to other teams that need more power and or more control. You can put Deathpool with Dark Hunters. You can put Deathpool with Secret Avengers. You can put Deathpool into other matchups that you need more power. And like if you need a character to help spread debuffs in room 4.
Right.
It entirely depends on what team you're using. Personally, I'm probably going to put my Deathpool with... I'm thinking about putting Deathpool in on my Weapon X to spread bleed.
Yeah. Steven makes a good point. If you're pulling Emma off this team, people who took my advice and put Fortifier on Strife are going to benefit because it'll have the minor defense up, and that'll actually... Fortifier will actually have some sort of value on Strife, but only in that one small way. So there's that. Let's see. Let's check out some more of these. What's this? This is the slowdown room. I think that's the same thing we talked about, but this one's got Emma in it instead of Sabretooth. I think Emma's pretty valuable elsewhere, and I like this idea of replacing her with Sabretooth.
Yeah,
I think that's
one Emma for Eternals.
Yeah, Emma for Eternals builds. And then let's see. Here we have the number 4 slowdown room with Black Order. Now,
bad. No, God.
Yeah. No,
Order out of there.
Black Order can only basically be used in 1 and 2, right?
Yeah,
that's basically it.
In 4, Thanos and Proxima are going to get slowed down and trauma and have all their positives stripped immediately.
Yep.
It's so bad.
Okay. Cosmic Catastrophe. Here we have the Weapon X in room number 5, and we don't like this. We like Weapon X for offense.
Yeah. If you don't have Wakanda, you can run Weapon X in room 5.
Yeah. But
you want to replace Sabretooth to run him on your Marauders, and you want to put Emma there or Shang-Chi.
Okay. What about Doc Ock there? You said you like Doc Ock on the Weapon X also.
I really like Doc Ock there. Yeah, you can run him there between Omega Red and Silver Samurai.
Okay. And then we've got Web Warriors in Team 6. We've talked about that. What else do I have here? I've got Darkhold, which I think Darkhold on defense is just a bad idea. I think they're an incredibly powerful team, and you're going to need them for things in different places.
Be your oh shit button.
Yeah.
Darkhold is going to be the team that some of these rooms will make matchups more difficult, but it's going to be what can be a saving grace if you run into a situation where a certain power level is outside of the range of your counter. Darkhold is going to be what you need to fix mistakes, basically. It's your magic eraser.
Yeah, and then, of course, the game changes when you bring in Dormammu, which I don't have, nor will I have for fucking ever, because I have to keep delaying my DD5 run to do other shit. Sorry, I'm frustrated with that.
And this is what I'm doing for defense in Room 3.
Mm-hmm.
Put Scarlet Witch instead of Mordo, and put Emma with your Darkhold. Stormhold, you have to mirror with Stormhold.
So say that again. For room number 3, you want to put Darkhold in there with who?
No, Dark Hunters with Scarlet Witch.
Dark Hunters with Scarlet Witch, because she's going to be prolonging those negative effects that they put out.
And she's supernatural, so she gets the buffs from Ghost Rider and buffs Elsa. And
okay.
Her passive and ult all affect Ghost Rider's passive, which continues to speed up the team.
And I don't have Dark Hunters assigned for anywhere on offense or defense. That seems like a leftover team. I think Dark Hunters might be a good option for me, but I don't know. I don't know if I want to pull my
Scarlet
Scarlet.
Witch special won't get matter because by the time you get to Scarlet Witch special, the other team should be dead. Dark Hunters is going to be so fast and do so much damage. By the time you get there, the other side should get melted.
Yeah,
If you're bringing a team that can survive Dark Hunters, you're going to survive them either way.
how important is it for me to keep Scarlet Witch on the Dark Hunter, the Dark Hold team, if I'm going to be using them for my oh shit button? Or am I going to be replacing her with Emma or something like that?
You could replace her with Emma.
Okay. So I might actually do that. I might do Dark Hunters with Scarlet Witch.
So Windstorm, that's why Dark Hunters are a good team for defense, because everyone is looking at it as a war offense team, and this is a team that does a lot of punishing damage.
Yeah, and they don't, and they're outside of war. They don't do shit outside of war, and so I don't see using them as an offensive team in the Crucible. So it's leftover stuff, and leftover stuff is great for defense.
So the issue there, and that's what most people are going to think, and that's the problem. If you bring that mindset against Dark Hunters, they will catch you off guard with how much damage they can do. This team can melt Doom before he takes a turn. Outside of war.
Really?
This team does not do a joke amount of damage even outside of war. Elsa still has a top 10 damage stat.
Right. But
they are not a joke.
But that depends on how much you've invested in this team. Sure. So like my Elsa is probably underdeveloped. Man, there's just so much stuff to work on now. It kind of frustrates me because the things I want to work on, I feel like I can't prioritize because I don't need, that's an illusion, but I feel like I got to push for certain things so that I'm not missing out on resources. And this is literally the game that we play with Scopely, not MSF. This is the game that we play, is feeling like we need to do certain things when we want to do other things. And the difference between the feel of need and the want is what we take out of our wallet to accomplish. It's highly frustrating, and I'm just trying to get to the bottom of it because with this new game mode, there's so many things that we can make mistakes on. So, yeah.
So Windstorm, and here's where this part matters. Web Warriors should be in room 1 or 2. Room 1 or 2 is the only rooms Black Order and Uncanny Magic are going to reliably be able to attack. You're going to be using Black Order or Uncanny Magic to counter Web Warriors, not Dark Hunters.
That's true. Yep. Defenders
belong on defense.
Defender's Advantage, room number 4. I've got this Dad Bros plus Surfer. Yeah, this one. What do you think of this team showing on the screen here? I'm gonna try and.
So my issue with room 4 mostly comes down to that you lose to the mirror. X Factor with Zemo will just come in. That being said, it will probably still struggle with the team I'm using. I am using Dad Bros here. I'm using Dad Bros with Yo-Yo, Black Bolt, and Hawkeye.
Okay. So you got blinds, you got offense down, you got your excess Hawkeye damage for the explosive opener.
Turn meter rewind. A lot of opening turn meter. So Dad Bros are going to go super fast. You got the burps coming in from Black Bolt. You have a lot of opening maneuvers that keeps that team going very quickly. Unfortunately, I don't see Polaris or multiple man seeing play here, and I don't think Silver Surfer belongs on defense. I think you're going to want Silver Surfer as a plug-and-play empowerment on offense to counter Doom in any room that is not 5.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because even if you take Surfer in room 3 on offense, if you run Surfer as a striker, you can just tag that defense down back onto the enemy.
Mm-hmm.
Dark Hunters is going in room 3, Brooks. So room 3 and 4 are 2 defensive rooms where the best defense is a strong offense. Room 3 and 4 are interesting in Crucible because it's going to be rooms that are about offensive power. Because you have flip defense up, deflect, and evade. and clear speed up, all positive effects, and apply trauma and slow.
So here I put in this this speed team thinking the same thing. Like they're gonna have their defenses flipped and everything, but if they can go first and nuke the other team, it doesn't matter. Like defense down doesn't matter if no one's hitting you. Was my thought process with this Eternals. Obviously, I'm keeping Eternals for offense so that I can do things like this into other people.
Yeah, the only issue I would have with a defense like that on 3 is Zemo, Infinity Watch, and Darkhold.
Can Zemo get in front of this team? I don't think Zemo can get in front of this team.
Zemo can.
With all 3 of them in there? I thought if you put all 3 of them in there, it was too fast for Zemo. I thought you had to have 2 or something. Because then
I think you just have to run Zemo Cable, but no one's going to be using Cable anywhere else.
That's true.
Cable's a potato. I'm running Eternals, Cable, X-23, and I think Deathpool, ironically, for my Eternals.
Eternals, Cable, X-23, and Deathpool. Okay. Let's see here. What else do I have?
Off defense. Young Avengers are your only counter to Wakanda. Get Young Avengers off of defense. If you have Young Avengers on defense, you will lose.
Yeah, I'm so disappointed that I have to prioritize Young Avengers. That and Shang-Chi. Oh my god. That and Shang-Chi. Like, I am notoriously, like, putting my heels in, trying not to build Shang-Chi and bypass that character, and he just keeps popping up again and again and again. Like, I've already admitted it was a mistake, but I was still hoping I could just ride it out, and now it's like, now, I think I'm gonna have to build him. And it's like, if I'm gonna build him, what am I building Spider-Woman for my DD5 team, you know, my city team? What's the point? Now I could just build Shang-Chi and take him in instead. I'm frustrated. So frustrated.
But yeah, Doom is decent in room 4, but you don't want Surfer there.
Okay, let's see if I got something else. Oh, here's one that I liked this for number 5. I liked this team for 5 if you don't have Wakandas. If you don't have Wakandans built, I really thought this was a good kind of a timeout team. All those blocks and heals and everything. It's totally beatable, but it's going to take a lot of turns to do it.
I think the better team that you could do here is actually Blob and Magneto instead of Doc Ock and Captain America.
Really? Blob putting out the deflex in place of Doc Ock, and then Magneto throwing up some blinds, causing it. Yeah. Well, the thing is that my Blob and Magneto are in purple gear. They're like tier 11 or something like that. So I'd have to go with this, but yeah, that works also depending on what you've got in your roster.
Here, let me send you what I did, because I have it somewhere. I just have to find where on earth I put it.
People make fun of me for having like 3 monitors and stuff. Omega Red subscribing at tier 1. Thank you, Omega Red. You're fucking awesome. Sorry, I don't have my pop-up things on the screen because I'm all over the place. People make fun of me for running 3 monitors and say that it's just too much. It's ridiculous. I'm shifting all these stupid windows from monitor to monitor so I can see what's going on. I have a gazillion windows open up and I'm all over the place. I need another monitor. I don't care what everybody says. I need another monitor. Let's see here. There's this is I don't understand why are people considering heroes for hire?
Don't associate the fact that war defense buffs won't happen here.
Yeah, I think
heroes for hire is trash.
Yeah,
room 4 is another offense is the best defense. X Factor hybrid, really.
Okay, what's the one? It's is it number 5 where no. I'm clicking wrong buttons here. Let's go MSF. No, that's not it. Come on, move. Why is nothing working on there? All characters who passively revive with 1 health on characters' tunes reduce speed bar for 50%. What do you think about? Now I know this is okay. I'm throwing out batshit crazy ideas here. Just curious. What do you think about a Hydra Red Skull team with a couple of minions, maybe a bunch of minions, maybe like a Well, obviously you can't do Drax. Well, who cares? You could do Drax. Actually, having Drax on here would be fine because you never want Drax to take a turn. You want him to just always taunt.
The problem with Red Skull is he doesn't get the damage reduction per Hydra ally outside of war. So
Right.
on offense, you just focus down Red Skull.
Okay, so what I'm saying is, though, what if you did some sort of like a quasi-Hydra toaster? You do like Drax and Hand Sentry. And so Drax opens up, you have to go into Drax, then Hand Sentry throws the whole team under stealth, and then you would have Hydra Guard who would taunt and come out of stealth, and you would have to just keep killing Hydra Guard until Red Skull came out. Again, super easy to beat team, but it's going to take several attacks to get through it.
I mean, I would probably just use symbiotes, but the turn meter bonus isn't going to be too significant compared to attempt bonus. So having a better chance of beating your opponent rather than stalling them is probably more solid.
I'm just looking for options for people who don't have Wakandans or don't want to build Wakandans, because there's a lot of people that can't even spare 4 of the T4s for Wakanda. And so
the Omega Red, Lady Death, Sabretooth, and Doc Ock. That would be my answer to them.
Again with the Shang-Chi. You're not making me happy.
I sent you my team's in.
Oh, let's take a look. Let's take a look here. Bring this up. We'll go back over to this monitor. So this is a Thames here. We've got, okay, so you've got the Astonishing X-Men with Ghost. You pulled off Kitty. That, I see that working just fine.
Well,
you've got
the thing there. If you AoE into Bishop, Ghost counterattacks and rewinds you while Bishop speeds himself up. You have a double whammy there.
Right. Yep. Right. I talk about this team in war defense videos. I think that's a fine thing to do to replace her in there. You've got Symbiote Spider-Man on team 2 with your Web Warriors. We talked about that, him giving the health bonus, so it's just that much longer to get through the team. And then you've got your Dark Hunters. Man, I really have to pause with the acronyms for these things. You have Mordo on here. You were talking about somebody else in place of Mordo.
Scarlet Witch there yet.
Okay, so you're saying Scarlet Witch should go here.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I need to scroll down and open up the next one. All right, here you've got your Black Bolt Yo-Yo Dad Bros with Hawkeye. Now, what about Hawkeye as what does Hawkeye do as a striker? Hold on a second. I think
the only reason he was ran as a striker before was because of the
No, not a striker. We don't want him as a striker. No, it's just damage with crit chance on there. Raider's better because he's already got crit built into his kit. The other thing you might consider is as a skirmisher clearing some effects, but I think Raider's the way to go. And then you've got all those vulnerables on the field for Black Bolt to double tap into when and if he ever takes a turn. I find Black Bolt so incredibly slow, but still a great character. Okay, and then of course you and your walks in 5. Why this placement setup? I think I have a different placement setup. Yeah, I've got Shuri in the corner.
So I put Shuri in the middle because Shuri is a extremely durable character now. I tucked Black Panther in the corner because he's the main damage of the team, so people are going to be going for him. I put Killmonger adjacent to M'Baku because Killmonger has the counterattacks in his passive. Not that the team isn't throwing up plenty of counterattacks anyways, because both the M'Baku special and the Black Panther special are throwing up tons of counterattacks. This team is going to be countering all over the place. It's going to be bonkers.
That's
part of what deconstructs teams so quickly is this team is constantly counterattacking.
Yeah, you don't like M'Baku as a striker. Like if you had him built up, say to 110k, like comparable to Killmonger, then you'd run him as a striker. Okay, so this is just a temporary filler.
I have 6 million green ions.
Okay, I agree 100% with your ISO 8 setting, and I like this placement. I have a similar setup. I'm going to be changing mine to putting Black Panther in the corner also. And then number 6, you went Infinity Watch, and we talked about that. It's basically the only room Infinity Watch is good in, so you either put them on defense or you keep them on offense for those who do. I think these are an excellent options. I may be copying a lot of what you're doing, Athame.
CK Infinity Watch is going to make people cry.
Yeah.
Once we get into the tournament, this team's going to show over 1 million.
Yeah. Honestly, Athame, you're incredibly talented at this. You clearly have a lot of skill at this. I would be we got let's just put it this way. We need to talk when we're not on stream. I want to talk with you when we're not on stream about a few things, because this is great info that's been really good for the community. So I am going to switch over to something that I do know a little bit more about, which is war defense, and do some defense up videos. So thank you so much for coming on, Athame. Appreciate that.
I'm going to change my Mortar of the Scarlet Witch while I have it in front of me.
Yeah. For those of you in chat, throw some A's up in there for Athame. He really helped out. Yeah, Way Too Raw wants to come hang out with you guys, so she's enticing me away from the camera with food. So I'll catch you later, Athame.
Absolutely.
All right, bye. Yeah, so Way Too Raw is going to come on the setup here. I'm going to try and close some of these windows. Oh my goodness, I have so many windows. What's this one? These are some defense up things. We're going to go here. I'll close MSF, honey, and I'll bring up yours. And then let's see. Is that mine? Okay. Yeah, she's trying to help out the people who are coming up for their videos. We're going to go to this song here. Got to adjust the music. Wow, seriously, guys, I need like 5 more monitors. Whoops, that's not the one I wanted. This one. There. Okay, and so Way Too Raw's gonna come talk. She's gonna start showing you guys her Crucible. Okay, I don't know what she's gonna do. But she's gonna come in here and talk with you guys. I've got the music queued up. I closed down some of the stuff going on here. I hope I didn't kick stream off. It says updates available. Okay, I'm gonna...
Yes, dear. Go get some food, dear. Hello, everybody. What's up, MSFers? Shit, where did he put stuff? I don't have... Oh, there you are. Athame, you're freaking insane. I love it. I love when you tag me and stuff. Update. Oh, guess what? I'm really excited. He has this music so loud. And I don't know what to touch. I don't even... Fuck that. You guys can listen to the music. I'm not. Guess what I just did for the very first time? I'm so freaking excited. And it's perfect timing because I don't know if anyone else caught Run's little comment about me being carried in my alliance. Run, I know you're listening. His jealousy. Anyways, I finally one-shot the second skill node in 2.2, and I am so happy. I have no idea how I fucking did it. I have been trying every different combination, watching videos, and I haven't been able to manage it. I will probably never get to do it again, but I did it today, and I'm on cloud 9 now. Oh. Hi. Bren just walked in. I don't actually know if he heard what I said. I had to take... The music's too loud for me. Diamond and Masters metas. You guys are insane up there. I'm super excited that my meta area, I think I'm gold. Show him how easy it is. I hope I can repeat it one day. This is freaking awesome. I was just telling everyone that as you were ranting and getting a lesson from Athame, I did 2.2 skill node 2 one shot for my first time ever.
Welcome to the Way Too Raw stream. I'm just going to give her the channel. She can just have it. Clearly, we're just going to... What we'll do is... I'll just bring Athame on in the mornings. He'll tell you guys what to do in MSF. and then she'll be here for all the jokes and entertainment. And I'll just like run buttons in the background. I think that's all I'm relegated to.
Oh, I'm sorry, Stocky. Am I too loud and it's causing an echo? What league? Okay, my Crucible. I haven't done shit for Crucible. I've been busy trying to keep up with the alliance that's carrying me. Sorry, I'm not gonna let him live that down. I think someone looked it up. I'm gold. Run 7 just became the tech gopher. Aw, Pink says he loves you too. It's not just a raw stream. I don't know what you guys get from this. I was excited. I read that at first and I was thinking it was Root. Like I am Root. And I was super excited to know someone, but it was bad. We need your God cosplays or good cosplays? Who's the guest eating with?
So go to your defenses.
Set defense?
Yeah, that's the one. There you go, folks. That's what you do when you have a 5 mil roster.
Fuck off. Okay, first off, I don't remember what my roster is, to be honest. It might be almost 6. Second, I haven't done anything yet. And third, this probably will be my defense. No, I think a theme was the main show today. So. Oh, you really want to be in there?
Yeah, go in there and just let's go to number 5. That's the hot topic, right? If you don't have Wakandans, what do you use? So let's take a look at what you can put in here without debilitating your offense, because you are very limited on what you can use
I'm
for offense.
super limited. War
You've
is not
got
my
to beat
strong
8
suit.
teams in this. Hopefully.
8 teams? I think I only have 8 teams worth of teams.
But am I right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, sorry, 16. You got to beat 6 rooms. I can count usually, just not today. You've got to beat 6 rooms with your limited roster. Hopefully, the people you're paired up against, well, I mean, you should be encountering similar sized rosters. So they're either going to have wide ones and you'll be able to crush it if you're very specific, or they're going to have narrow ones and 4 out of the 6 rooms are basically going to be vacant and you're just going to get stuck on those 2 teams.
What's up, Zubin? Oh, did you see who Zubin has in his thing? His lineup, whatever those people are? His top one is oh shoot, now I can't remember his name. Mac to Dono.
Oh, Tadano Mac is in his top 8. That's cool.
Welcome, Zubin.
Cool. So let's take a look at what we can put in room number 5 for you, and see if that's an option, or if chat suggests.
Chat's making fun of your ability to count right now.
Whatever. Chat makes fun of me all the time. Let's. Okay. First off, should we be putting anything in room number 5, or should we be focusing on like? My idea, and this chat help me out here, because this is just my theory here. Everybody's new to this, and as you could tell by the first half of stream, I'm very much not up to my element here. I'm thinking that we build her one respectable defense that might catch some people up that is at her level, and the rest of them basically forget about it. And if we can't do that, I don't really see a point in putting anything in here that matters at all.
So I'm like shaking my head. I do not have Wakanda built. I do have Shuri built some. I do not have Doc Ock. I mean, I have him. I never recruited him. He sits there at the bottom. So, and I'm short on training mats. I can T4 people and stuff. I just don't have training mats. I can't bring up a bunch of people. But my Shuri somewhere around here. I did at least bring up Shang-Chi. I have that on someone. I don't know if it'll help me.
Kick a man while he's down.
So I do have Shuri.
So show us where your roster tapers off, like where you just drop in from like 80,000 down to like 30,000.
Right there.
Right about there as we drop into Sinister 6. Okay. So let's just scroll through the players that you have available.
Well, someone, Athame said Sam, Sharon, Shuri, Maria, Hill, and Shang-Chi.
Man, everybody's taking shots at me.
I mean, you kind of made yourself an easy target. Athame, don't look at
Oh
my,
my
Zemo.
gosh. So, of these characters,
For sure.
okay, let's look at your web warriors, right?
Okay, hold on. I was gonna put this in. I'm not used to this. I'm sorry. Then, like this.
Yeah, that's a good team right there. And you know what? This might be the one team.
Thank you for the follow.
I think this is actually a good idea. I think this is like the one team that might hold for you, or at least cause people a lot of problems. And then if we can save pretty much everything else, even your web warriors, you're going to need to probably save for offense. And hopefully, they're unable to put down something. The other sticking point you're going to have is if you come up on somebody else's Infinity Watch in room 6. Let's take a look at room 6.
Okay, hold. One thing at a time. Okay, Benny, you said I should move Shang next to Sam. Should I just switch Sharon and Shang then? I'm sorry, I don't go as fast as you. I haven't had 18 cups of coffee and 2 lines this morning.
I've only had 1 cup of coffee.
Just kidding, he didn't.
It's just Athame was feeding me so much information, I was having trouble keeping up with him. That guy's a monster.
Like that? Is that the winner?
I think that's pretty good.
Offense is always my favor. I don't build for defense at all. I build for raids. I don't build for anything.
Could she swap Shang-Chi and Shuri even? I mean, Shuri is just so durable now.
Well, they want Shang by Sam.
Right. Why? Again, I'm not a Shang-Chi expert.
He has counters and deflects.
Okay. That's a good call.
Okay. I will set this one. Now, what is it you wanted me to go look at?
Let's go look at team number 6, and I want you to put in what you have of Infinity Watch or what you would use to counter in.
I'll just do my Infinity Watch. Or, well, my K Watch.
Your K Watch?
K Watch is what I do.
I don't think that she should be using this on defense. I think she should be saving it because there are probably going to be others in her bracket that will use Infinity Watch in here. So basically, you're missing Adam Warlock. You're replacing him with Kestrel. How challenging can you beat a full Infinity Watch?
With mine?
Can you beat a full Infinity Watch your roster?
I guess.
Okay.
I don't quite understand the question.
You were in Arena 2 months ago, and there were full Infinity Watches in Arena. What were you using to beat those full Infinity Watches?
I would use my K Watch.
Okay.
That's probably about it. I mean, I guess I could throw my whole fucking roster at it, but who's gonna do that for one ward team?
I'm asking because you're in a situation that I have not been in. I don't know what you were doing or how it works.
I would prefer to keep this on offense.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. I'm just showing the team as a visual reference here.
Okay.
So how effective is this at beating the full Infinity Watch?
It depends on the punch up.
Okay, but you can punch up into him. All right. I'm
yeah.
asking questions so I can learn. I don't know.
Oh, I feel okay.
I'm not trying to trick you. I don't know the answer. I'm asking you because you've done it. I haven't.
I have, yeah. I mean, I don't know if he's as thick as your thickerest, but he is there.
Okay. So this goes on offense. Is there anything that she would want to put on defense in this slot? Personally, I don't think so. I think that you're either encountering Infinity Watch here or you're encountering something your Infinity Watch can. So I don't think there's any point in even trying. Like a sub.
Oh, well, I guess, no, okay, Infinity Watch. I have, these people, the meta.
Icarus and Cersei?
No, is it Darkhold? Dark Hunters?
Okay,
One of the
Darkhold.
Darks. Icarus, Cersei, Lady Deathstrike, Kestrel, and Morgan Le Fay can counter Infinity Watch. Well, I usually, I haven't Dang, maybe you're making me rethink what I should be doing in.
Fame, are they going to be able to do that in room 6? Oh.
Oh yeah, hello. He wants to see what we can do with what I have.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not building for Crucible or doing anything special for it. So.
Well, shouldn't she also be keeping her? My thing is, I think she keeps her K-Watch on offense, and I think she also keeps her Dark Hold on offense to cover every angle. And I think that team that we put in room 5 is a winner. There comes Sen Raven. Thank you, Sen. Appreciate that. And then I think we just throw in whatever's leftover garbage that fits the rooms as best we can.
I think I have it. You can also run. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I usually run Eternals, Agatha, Morgan Le Fay, and then Emma is what I do right now. Zemo if I need to be a speed.
Just Trauma Senior called me Mr. Run 7. I really like that. But thank you. See, hey, Trauma Senior, I'm learning right along with everybody. I'm clearly out of my element when it comes to this Crucible thing. I have been behind the ball and have not had the opportunity to learn this system like I should. I was listening to Twitch the entire day yesterday, from T-Dub to Taco Shooter. I was watching all of it, listening all of it, and I still just feel so overwhelmed and so lost because I can't sit down and go over the numbers and the kits, and that's what I'm trying to do here today.
Here you go. This is my YA. My YA isn't doing shit.
We got that nice Miles in there.
I got Miles. But my YA, I skipped YA. Someone said to go lurk my opponents.
Oh yeah, back up one more. Then tap on their icons.
Don't you have to? Oh, I figured you'd have to go like type their names in and look at them.
I was able to click on them and see their profiles. I don't understand. What was I? Chad, help me out. I know I clicked on somebody and it just went right to their profile. Oh, go into leaderboard. I'm sorry, leaderboard on the left side.
This?
Yeah, click on that. No, and then you can click on whichever one and it'll...
Okay.
I knew there was a way.
So 8 mil.
Okay, and see, they've got a full Darkhold team. So that's kind of good to know.
Yeah.
Take a look at Insider, spelled with a Y.
Almost 7 mil.
Got their Eternal K-Watch thing.
They're probably not Darkhold? Or that's just the last one they use.
Yeah, it's just the last one that they used in Arena. It gives you an idea of what they're doing in Arena. Also, like, what's their most recent...
Jeez, everyone's so much bigger than me. But I have a better Arena rank than them. Sorry.
Like, so I can't read because you're blocking the picture. What's the all-time highest Arena, and what's the...
24
and currently hitting at 88? Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's great when you see somebody that's like their all-time high was like number 3 or something, and then it shows them currently hitting at like 160, and it just means like, okay, they either win away from the game or they're not playing.
Since you don't have YA belt at all, use Darkhold to beat Wakanda and use K-Watch to beat Infinity Watch on D. Thank you, Athame. I will keep that in mind, and that's probably what I'm going to have to do. This one's about where I'm at. White Claws, crippling. Aww. What flavor White Claws are we doing this morning? I don't have any. I'm so sad I'm out.
You know, Shocker, I'm not so impressed with the War MVP thing anymore. That usually just means that
That fucker had Omega Red.
you're the biggest member of your alliance, and therefore you're in like an important room, like adjacent to security in cargo bay or something, you know, and getting those defensive victories like on a team of everything's even.
I'm the smallest TCP.
That just shows how well. Actually, that's a really good thing.
I think I am. I don't think I'm. Yeah, I'm only 6.2.
I think that's a really good thing. It means you just made the cut in this bracket and you'll be winning more rewards than people.
Is it weird? I have shame every time my Zemo comes up and I know a Thame is in here. I'm sorry. I built him before.
There's nothing.
Before I knew.
like Zemo. I like Zemo. Thame was smart enough to pick a character he could actually get by without building. I picked Shang-Chi and now I'm regretting it.
Okay. So just do the one defense then?
I think so. I mean, we're gonna, we'll look through what your best offensive teams are. Like, we should take a look at what teams are gonna be good for which room. And then we'll set those aside, and then whatever's left over, we're just gonna throw junk into a room to build up the...
Benny, you skipped Cloak and Dagger.
Yeah.
I feel like they are skippable. Like they make life easier for those who built them, but you can get by without them.
I see that, Prominence. Prominence, you're just a tryhard in an alliance full of lazy bats.
Okay, yes, Pank. I have a low Iron Man and I have a built Zemo. I have failed.
So I do actually need to get to those defense up videos. Did you want to come back on after defense up? If so, we'll just continue doing this for a little bit. Like, do you have more questions?
I was just wanting to feed you so you don't destroy the
Okay.
accounts that are coming up for defense up.
Okay. Then we'll do these 2 defense up videos, and we can come back. Do you want to come back afterward?
Sure, if you're still alive.
Okay.
You'll have to do another bump to keep going.
We'll see. Don't say things like that. They'll start.
Just kidding. I'm just
There's
kidding.
gonna be all sorts of cocaine memes going now. They're gonna like Photoshop white stuff onto the end of my nose for weeks. You can't feed these people. You just can't feed these people that kind of.
I think it's awesome. I would love to see those memes.
Benny Westside says, I think Axemen might get by in the cosmic room. Wakanda punches up 400k on Axemen anyways. Yeah, Wakanda just bonkers. I just want to know, how much should people be investing in Wakanda with the unlimited X-Men around the corner? And I think that this weekend I'm going to be going over that unlimited X-Men kits, and I'm going to be thinking about Wakanda, and I'm going to be thinking about Crucible when I do that. Because I don't want to be telling people that Wakanda is bonkers, and then 2-3 weeks from now, Scopely sells us, a team that absolutely annihilates them.
Can't do anything about that though. That's how this game works.
I can warn them. I can say, hey, Wakanda is bonkers good, but there's this team coming up that's going to be just as good or better and specifically defeat them, but buyer beware. I'd like to be able to warn people so that they know what they're getting into. Scopely likes to fool us. They like to trick us into thinking we need to do one thing, and then later they pull the rug out from under. They're notorious for selling us an
Lord,
offense
I
team.
need you to add a D to that word before I can allow that message.
Scopely is notorious for selling us a really good defense, and then 1 or 2 months later selling us the offense that beats. Give us a problem, they sell us a solution, and I want to know if on X-Men solution in. And for those of you who were hanging out in all the different chat rooms with me yesterday, I apologize for assuming that anybody other than Wakanda should go in 5. Let's do.
Yes, dear. All right, you guys. I'll catch you later.
Okay, we're back.
Thank you, Hollow Lord. And I think someone else said something above.
Yeah, we're back. If you want to catch all the stuff that we miss in between takes and stuff like that, then you got to find me live on Twitch Tuesdays and Thursdays. Links in the description below. Like and subscribe. Okay.
Is all that really necessary?
All that? You plug yourself as much as you possibly can.
I would be a horrible strimmer. I'd be a horrible strimmer. I'd never plug myself.
You know what? So here's the thing when it comes to self-promotion. When you try to like casually self-promote and like slide things in there or something, I think you kind of come off pretty douchey. But when you're just blunt about it and you just be like, hey, like and subscribe at the end or the beginning of your videos or whatever, I think that's a little bit more like you do need to make a call to action in your content because it does work. It really does. I just think it's kind of slimy when you try to like slide it in there.
Oh, I just wouldn't acknowledge.
Like, you just wouldn't acknowledge it? Okay. I don't know. Different people do different things. I was watching a content creator the other day and they just had a very weird self-promotion plug. Like I don't know. They were pointing out what a great job they were doing and it just kind of came off terrible. Like, you'll never hear me say I'm doing a good job. Come watch me fail. That's me.
Well, I'm glad that you have confidence now, Athame, because your knowledge is amazing and it's really fun. Like I think I commented in chat. It's really fun to watch people have fun in this.
Yeah. Athame, your knowledge of this game is as bonkers as the Wakandans.
Oh my god.
Sorry. Or as cheesy as my jokes. Oh.
Aww.
Do you ever play Swaga anymore, Athame? Because I think you used to play that, right?
Ooh. Hodor says, as soon as they removed minions, I pulled a 7 red graviton from a 7 orb. I wanted to cry. I'm so sorry.
I don't know if this is gonna work. I'm gonna try something. I just don't know how this is gonna affect my team. I'm gonna see.
Hey, any advice for Mutant Node 2 in Doom? Your Doom?
Mutant Node 2 in Doom?
Yeah.
Get flexible, because half the time you walk in there, you're gonna be grabbing your ankles.
By the way, I'm so sorry that I still have this cough. I have no idea why I still have it. It's just not going away. It's really obnoxious. It seems to get worse when I talk because I think deeper breaths to have the lung capacity to talk for long periods of time on here, and it just takes it up. I apologize, guys.
Oh, didn't get the double. I was hoping that would clear her. That sucks. Okay, we're gonna do. We don't need clear positive effects, so we're just gonna do. Darn, I don't think I'm gonna win this. I didn't clear Agatha on that on the Wong double tap.
No,
so
I'm not high. I'm like not putting any smoke into my body because I'm trying to heal a cough.
Yep, I'm not gonna win this. Putting Loki in was not the answer I wanted. I should have just gone for the coin flip and tried to fight my way back if I lost it.
Arena.
I don't. This is Arena right here, and it's not. I was just seeing how it works with Loki, and my Wong wasn't big enough to kill their Agatha. If I would have killed their Agatha, I would have had this in the back, but it didn't work. I think we're just gonna. It's a done. Bother.
That's why I'm out, Stocky. How did you know? Why have none to drink now? How are you doing in the game besides today? Besides getting a lesson in Crucible. Run.
What? Sorry.
How are you doing in the game?
How am I doing in the game? Like, what do you mean? In what category? I'm both frustrated and excited. I was very not looking forward. I've been up and down with Crucible. At first, I'm like, oh, sweet, this is gonna be great. And then I'm like, oh, this is gonna be terrible. Oh, this is gonna be great. Oh, it's gonna be terrible. And now, yesterday, Crucible came out, and I was like, screw it. I'm just gonna put up a turtle defense just to see what happens and all sorts of stuff. And then I went into T-Dub's stream in the morning like I usually do and started watching. And it became this puzzle, and everybody was working together, and it was like my favorite thing. It was the community all working together to solve a puzzle. And I ended up having a lot of fun listening and enjoying these different thoughts and ideas. So that part was great. But now, today, I find out I have to start building Young Avengers and Shang-Chi. And I kind of want to go cry.
You want to just like bite the bullet and do it here? Like, we're all here to hold your hand if you want to.
Do you guys want to see how garbage my Young Avenger team is? I mean, look at this. 80s. Like, I got a 7 Red Star Squirrel Girl. You can see I hearted these two. I was gonna build these two as like a back burner project for Scourge because I wanted them available and then maybe bring up the others later. And now it's like I gotta bring up the whole team. and I'm kind of, I just don't, I'm not a fan of war defense teams.
Welcome, Nemesis.
And
Well,
then-
aren't Young Avengers, are they Crucible and Scourge?
Well, I mean, everybody's Crucible in one way or another, but it looks like Young Avengers are going to be very important for Wakandans and possibly even Infinity War. Oops. You guys want to really laugh at me? Look at this bad boy.
Do it. Come on, let's just bring him up. You know what? That's like...
He's got 6 red stars. I mean, I should just...
I
I'm
mean,
just mad because I wanted to get through Dark Dimension 5 without Shang-Chi.
I mean, you can get through it with anyone. It's just gonna fucking hurt. Like, how bad do you want it to hurt?
Well, I already stabbed myself in the
In the what?
It's just, I already put a lot of real world money and time and resources into this character for Dark Dimension 5. I do think that Spider-Woman is still a very, very good character. I don't think this is a waste. It's just I wouldn't have done it. I wouldn't have prioritized this had I known about YA and Shang-Chi and everything else.
You mean
Since I
if
think your
you knew
YA
about
are
the...
as big as mine, Shang-Chi is an absolute monster. Stab yourself in the Richard Nixon.
You know, a
Yeah,
good
0
point.
red stars, I
There
know.
are red stars on
Yeah.
her and 6 on Shang.
Yeah, I know. And believe me, I tried my best. I did everything except buy red stars to try and get them on her. And I am allocating, I have 340 silver promotion tokens that are allocated for her whenever she does get to the Elite Store, which isn't going to be, I bet we get to Scourge before we get to her in the Elite Store, right? I bet we get to Apocalypse before she becomes farmable.
I mean, you still have some people in chat that are saying, leave him alone, don't build him.
Don't build Shang-Chi? Seriously? There are people that... You guys ignore Shang-Chi, useless, or unless you absolutely have undeniable first-hand proof you need him. Okay, Hollow Lord. Okay. So... I'm thinking, yeah, I know. I'm saving extra. I have a bunch of people, a thing that I need to use my silver promos on. Do I need to use YA and Shang-Chi on the Wakandans, or can I get away with just Young Avengers against the Wakandans in that Team 5 match, Room 5 match?
Why, Mr. Brooks? Morbius is it's probably the full team. I don't have the full. I was gonna say Morbius for me. He's good, but he's so freaking squishy.
Yeah, he's in there, Mr. Brooks. I just ranked him up the other day. I took him from 4 to 5 or something. You may get away with YA and a Mega Red, or YA and another viable 5th. Okay, I'm not touching Shang-Chi then. Although I didn't realize I had 6 red stars on Shang-Chi, and now I'm like, why have I been passed?
I passed on a lot of tunes. Have you not seen my roster?
I know, you're the greatest. I know.
I'm relating. I'm saying I've passed on tunes. It's okay, Rod.
It doesn't feel okay. Today is a day where I'm very, very, very frustrated with lots of things. I mean, look at this. I have 12 tunes hearted. You know my life is chaos if I went past the top 10. I have 2 extra tunes hearted. You don't go... You're supposed to only heart the first 5. I allow the first 10 because they can all be seen on one pane, and that's fine. But then you get into OCD measures, and I've got 2 extra that are hearted down here. So yes, my life is turned upside down. All right, I got to read something in Discord for a second here.
Yes, dear. That's right, Duke. He built She-Hulk, but he's not gonna touch Shang. Whatever makes him happy. We all have our tunes that we like. Actually, I don't have any tunes that I'm like obsessed with life that I...
Wow. So,
But a lot of you do.
So GOW made a post, and it was declined from the Marvel Strike Force Facebook page. Now, this kind of, we were talking about this on Tuesday, how they're limiting Reddit. And here's another example of how Marvel Strike Force is silencing players from saying what they should be able to say. I'm going to bring this up. This was not... So this is... in here a little bit. And I'll read this to you guys. So, the admin team declined your post in Marvel Strike Force players on Facebook. There's no need to announce your departure.
That was the feedback.
The feedback, right? Of why they declined the post. And here's, I don't think this sounds disrespectful or warrants any, man, it's so surreal. Over 1,500 days played on my game and X amount of money spent, not telling you how much. So much time and effort put into it, so much enjoyment. It was there for me in the waiting rooms. It was there for me sleepless and sick nights. It pulled me out of my sadness, but it's time to move rooms. Good luck, MSF community. Does that sound like a post that needs to be filtered out? It doesn't sound that bad to me. I think that's kind of crazy that was removed. I'm telling you guys, we're not allowed to speak our minds anymore.
You speak your mind all the time.
On Twitch, we don't get to post what we want on Reddit, and apparently we don't get to post what we want on Facebook either.
Okay. People post those all the time on Facebook.
Well, I'm just saying that one got removed, and I think that we're going to start seeing more of that. I think we're going to start seeing our stuff filtered because Scopely has enough power that they can limit what we get to say on open forums, or what should be open forums. They're not. They're owned by privately owned companies, so they can do what they want. That was probably removed by Brian from support. That's right. Yeah, we're not going to go down that road. We made that point. If you want to hear about that topic, you can check Tuesday's stream recycle. Okay, I'm going to go back to playing MSF.
Who should I G16 as my fourth character? I have 3 G16'd already. Who should I work on next? I didn't expect to get my third one so quickly.
Who do you have 16'd so far?
Scarlet Spider, Gwen Spider, Shang-Chi.
Okay, so stick with the city theme for Dark Dimension and find another city character. It could be Cloak, although I'm not so excited about the Cloak pick because of the Mystic Brunch. Who else could she pick out of city, guys, that would help her to get into DD5? You know what? Let's not do that. Let's not let you beat me through DD5 also.
You know what? I actually was thinking of bringing up Shuri as my second legendary for DD4. Since I already have investment. So, Stocky, you think I should take her to G16?
Yeah, she's solid. You know what you could do? Wait, no, that wouldn't work either. Yeah, Shuri's a good pick. Hold on, Athame is calling me. I gotta put my headset back. Find out what. Athame, you're lucky I like you, buddy.
Thank you, Duke.
Duke coming through with a gifted sub. Thank you, Duke. You're fucking awesome. All right, Athame, what's going on now?
So if you don't want to build Shang-Chi,
okay,
between all the counters, the defense up, the speed up, the offense up on Killmonger, you can run Falcon.
Okay. Falcon's not a horrible choice for me. I actually built him up a little bit. I think I was using him as a supplementary character in tech for a minute there. He's not huge, but I like the Falcon character. He has turn meter manipulation, which is always a feature that can be used throughout the course of the game. So I do like him.
If you have the T-Force to spare, his special may be worth it. It depends on how hard you want to go into Crucible, but you would have to put him on a corner so that he is the furthest away from Miss Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
Because chances are that the chains are going to drop him, and you're going to have to make sure that he has the...
I may want to bring up his passive also. That's expensive for only 5% block amount, but that might be the difference. I think
you could make him a fortifier too.
Yeah, I think that's probably what I would end up doing, is making him a fortifier for sure, because he's not there for damage. He's just there to manipulate the turn meter, right?
Yeah, he's there to manipulate the turn meter, because that special going into Wakanda will give you almost a full extra turn on Young Avengers.
Yep. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good plan, and it gives me a good. I just like the Falcon character, and I like to build up characters that I find fun and interesting, even when other people tell me it's a waste. So if I can find an excuse to say no, it's not a waste, then I might do that. I'm not. I'm going to take some of chat's advice for the time being and just do as little as possible. I am going to be putting in the proper T4s in Wakanda for Crucible, not for anything else, but for Crucible. And getting them up to like a gear tier 126664 and putting those T4s in there. I don't think Wakanda needs to be built big because of their opener, right?
Yeah, like they don't need to be huge to be restrictive. It's going to be
Yeah.
a flat out counter check. If they don't have the right team on offense, they're going to lose. It's going
Yeah.
to be a flat out counter check.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to share the Falcon idea real quick because you didn't
Okay.
want to take up Shang-Chi. I figured that was
Yeah.
worth sharing real quick.
All right. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. So I'm terrible about ending phone calls, by the way. I'm notorious. Let me take these off. I'm notorious. She'll attest to this. A lot of times I will be talking to a person and just abruptly go, okay, bye, and then hang up. And like, I just don't know how to end a phone call. And
Well, it's you and your dad both do it. You guys call and like ask a question, and then once the question's answered, the call's over with, and there's no.
I do the Jack Bauer phone call. Do you guys ever watch 24 with Jack Bauer? Right. Chloe would call him with information, and as soon as she gives him the information, he just beep, closes the phone. Like no goodbyes, nothing. Right? They do that in cinema to emphasize that, and that show had him calling Chloe all the time. So you saw it happen a lot. It's a Jack Bauer phone call. That's how I do it.
Hey, you want to bring up my roster really quick?
Yes. Why not?
Because a lot of people are giving me options for bring up G16. I'm kind of thinking Shuri because I can use her in tech, and I can use her in DD5, and I can use her in DD4 legendary, and apparently her and my Secret Avenger and Shang team are going to wreck nerds, according to it.
Okay.
And he knows all, apparently.
Okay, let's check this out then. Let's check this out.
You do DD speed runs?
Man, yesterday I was looking at yeah, Juffy, I see you doing those speed runs too. You're always there.
I know, I have seen him on there.
Yeah. I was looking at all these different infographics that were put out yesterday about Crucible, and there was a lot of misinformation out there. That, and then I realized one of them that I was relying heavily upon, I was reading it the wrong way and totally screwing up people.
Oh,
So it was terrible.
sorry. Someone said they're naming their son after you.
Really?
I saw that, but you were on the phone with the Thame. So whoever that was,
The future.
I'm curious what name you're gonna give them exactly when it comes to naming after him, like his actual name,
Don't do
his
that
stage
to your
name.
child. Don't do that to your child.
Bye, Pink. It was so nice to have you here again.
Yeah. See you later, Pink.
Is the future.
I'll catch up with you in game, buddy. This is yours. Where are we going? What am I doing?
I'll do it by gear. Yes, I have a lot of stuff hearted.
You want to filter by gear?
Well, yeah, I was gonna see, or you can just look. I'm just trying to see who to focus next, and farm to.
Okay. So you went heavy on the hearts too.
Ronald Sevensworth, clearly. Yeah, I'm just lazy.
So you've got Cloak getting up there. He's a city character. Of course, they don't have to be city. My head is in city because I finally started working towards Dark Dimension 5.
You can filter for that makes.
Not sure if you can. No, we don't have to. Not sure if you can spare it, but Miles is. I kind of dig Miles. Not sure if that's a great choice, but I dig
Wait,
him.
I just got that jumpy. Oh my gosh.
Hoorah.
I'm a little slow, apparently.
I mean, Cersei and Icarus are extremely powerful.
I think Cersei's ready to be.
Wow, there you go. She's ready to go.
Future.
I mean, you can't deny the power of the Eternals, but honestly, I would try to get Icarus there first. What do you need for Icarus? Oh, you need one. You need one piece for Icarus. I would get that one piece and do Icarus next. That's going to help you out in arena because we're still combining the Eternals with stuff to do things in the arena.
Yeah, my Mystic isn't very good. Or I haven't learned how to play it yet.
Okay. We'll do it with him. I see that. Cloak works well with Gwen. He applies blind and she spreads it. Yeah.
I have Gwen up there. Thank you,
I would
Crisis.
take Darkhold to G16 before Eternals. The problem with Darkhold, Hollow Lord, is that there's so many of them. And,
well, if my Darkhold isn't fully built, and I was honestly thinking of skipping, I'm just right now building Agatha and MLF, and the others aren't really necessary for me at this.
yeah, Agatha and MLF are definitely useful. I personally, from my playstyle, I'm finding Wong to be very powerful. If you have a big, strong Wong, there's some certain tactics you can use in arena. I don't have a problem with Wong, but definitely Agatha, Morgan.
Definitely G6. Anyone?
You like Cersei before Icarus?
No, Nemesis, that's cool if you're skipping them. I'm sorry if that's not your choice to skip them.
Windstorm, I want to hear your reasoning for Cersei before Icarus. Now, I've been in some tournaments and people were choosing Cersei over Icarus in some PvP tournaments for different things. So I want to know what you think. Cersei is better alone than Icarus. Okay, but when are you ever using Cersei alone? That's
When my Icarus dies in raids.
I mean, that's it. I mean, it's kind of like Cloak and Dagger. I hate building up Cloak because it's not that he's bad. Not that he's bad without Dagger, it's that he's so much better with her. Okay? And it's not like the Eternals are bad by themselves, it's just they're so much better with each other. That I find myself, if I can't bring them both in, I don't want to bring either one.
What's up?
Cersei gives defense up.
Fan of miniatures. Welcome.
Windstorm, I think you can find other things to do to get that defense up for other people.
I would agree on that, Crisis. His kit does rely on her more than she does
That's
on him.
true. That's true. They both rewind turn meter if the other is present, though. So like that turn meter rewind, that's the most important part of their kits. That has to have the other person either way.
So Elder, are you saying you're in DD5 and you're using Cersei without Icarus right now?
I mean, again, your Eternals are soaking up that gear. They're both Mystic, and they're soaking up that Mystic gear again. So
Hey Brightline, welcome. Even if you do find resources out there, they're probably not going to be geared towards your level.
And Brightline, you can go into my Discord server. You want to type that up there?
Yeah, I gotcha.
Go into my Discord server, and under infographics, I have most of them in there. In fact, I'll be going through and adding a couple others that I found. I can actually.
Nice, Elder. Okay, I'm becoming more confident in doing Cersei first. And Brightline, you're welcome to tag and reach out. I don't mind helping you out. I'm not as an older player as most people are here, but a lot of people in chat will help you as well. Or in Discord chat will help you as well.
I forgot I was looking at yours for a second. I was like, what?
Okay, so I'm kind of considering bringing Silver Surfer up a little bit more to help me on the note. I'm just not working
What
for
are you
me.
using on Mystic right now?
I'd have to. Can you filter for music and then I can tell you? Kala Stitch. Nice.
So you're probably using Darkhold with Eternals, right?
I'm using Eternals, MLF, Deathpool, Morbius, and Silver Surfer. Morbius and Silver Surfer just usually get one-shotted off the freaking board, so I take turns.
So I'm thinking you should use Agatha, Morgan Le Fay, Cersei Icarus, and Deathpool is probably going to be a pretty good pick. That's going to give you lots of control and stuns. You're going to get the energy coming off of Deathpool. You don't have Thanos, right? Thanos isn't an option.
Thanos is
for
at the
more
bottom.
energy. No, you're not going to build him up just for... You can take Nebula, Tech Gamora, Skill, Ravagers, Tech, so on. You don't have to bring... Yeah, but I don't... Because you're Nebula. Where's your Nebula at? Nebula and Gamora are probably built up.
Nebula is.
And you're doing... Yeah, and you know what? You're doing...
You have it in
Mystic? Cosmic? Or are you
or just
doing,
all. They're the...
You're looking at a Mystic lane, right? That's what you want?
Oh, for raids?
Yeah.
I was just asking about Mystic. Yeah.
Mystic. Okay. Yeah, Mystic, not Cosmic. So. Oh, I want to click these buttons. I just want to click them.
Why are you working on Shield, Brightline? Is that just for, like, the unlock? If so, then just work on farming them and getting their stars unlocked, and don't put anything into them right now. When you do go to fight, I think it's a campaign. No, it's not a campaign. What is that called? Like the legendary unlock thing? An event?
Oh, an event.
Put the bare minimum in them.
Well, and your Secret Avengers are S.H.I.E.L.D., aren't they? Oh no, it's just Maria Hill. Wow, Secret Avengers aren't S.H.I.E.L.D. Something new every day.
Oh, maybe he's building shield for raid. Well, he said no, focusing on raids.
You can build Maria Hill, and there's Shield too. But if that's what you're looking for, I just don't see. I'm a hard pass on all of these characters. Maybe no, not even Coulson. He's just war defense, and that's just for people who built him from a long time ago. Yo-Yo has some value now. Maria Hill, obviously. Captain America can be used places, but he's not worth going out of your way to build. Thanks for the follow.
Honestly, that right there is
Oliveira.
You need my Avengers are built to get through the campaigns, and that's it.
Yeah, Nick Fury doesn't need to be built. You can just use his special out of his kit. So
thank you for the follow.
Shield is for the most annoying raid, the Gamma raid.
Yes, I remember that now because that's my Gamma raid team. It's annoying.
The top 5 is the best option, says Windstorm. I mean, yeah, I think these characters have a lot of value. I would put Yo-Yo in above building Fury, I think, because I think Fury, you could just use him for his special on turn 1, and then he can die.
Well, Fury is an unlock for OR, right?
Yeah, he's
and Yo-Yo doesn't do shit.
Yo-Yo is now important for different game modes.
Not
because
at
of who
level
she fits
66.
With. And the Scourge.
Okay.
And the Scourge event, I think. She's not necessary. She's available as a decent choice, is what I'm saying. Fury doesn't need to be built up. You can use other members of his team to carry him, and I think you can just use his special.
You're on my account.
Yeah.
You go to Doom 2 raids, really?
Doom 2 raids.
I think they're about to end.
You have 3 hours and 7 hours.
Okay. Yeah, like... Go find... No, go back. No, go... Wait, why is it? Oh, because you do details and get... There we go.
Oh, you
go
just want the
find
red
me.
dot off of it?
No, I want you to go find me.
You're sitting right next to me.
No. Back out and find my name in the list right there.
Oh. You just wanted to show off you were the top half of your alliance.
Well, you made the comment, I'm getting carried, so I just wanted to... I won't stay there. I'll probably get knocked down to like 14 or 16. But I'm in 9 with 3 hours left. So...
Okay, let's say this. You're not getting carried, you're getting deposited. They will take you from one spot which you cannot cover at all, and then you trash the next couple of nodes with your amazingly built team, which has been crowdsourced since you started playing the game. I have trouble giving her full credit, and honestly, it is all her. She's put all the effort into it. She's taken the time to ask the right questions, and she didn't click on the red dots like I do. The game of figuring out what not to build. Ain't that the truth? The game of figuring out what you can skip. Okay, well, I like skipping Shang-Chi. I didn't realize I had 6 red stars on him. That must have happened. I don't know. I remember when one day I turned on my account and I was like, I have 7 red stars on M'Baku. What's this all about? What's your Wakandans at? Just out of curiosity. Are they all unlocked other than Shuri? Oh, oh yeah, that's right. You got Shuri unlocked. So we got bottom dwellers and then Killmonger. See, you're in a position where a minimal amount of resources, like we're talking gear tier 12, and then you put in 1T4, 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 and this is basically ready to rock. I mean, it's a thing. I mean, that's just gold mostly. Well, gold and training. You said you're out of training. Right?
I'm not out of, but I'm super low. So I'm ever since the last Scourge, and I got completely screwed by our trip.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Yes, Shang-Chi is worth leveling. Brightline, honestly, at your level, I wouldn't bother with anyone else from the H for H, just him.
I got people asking me questions about things that I don't have the answer.
You have a whole bunch of people.
Oh, they don't know who's on the defense up list.
Oh.
Yes. Okay. Everyone has gotten wiped on training mats because of the scourges. Not me. Miniatures, I have almost 100 training mat orbs.
Oh, thank you, Jaw.
You're saying her alliance does for her what I do for you in raids. Yes.
No.
You don't carry me, Jaw. You don't carry me. We take equal opportunities to fail in the mutant raids.
Yeah, Man of Miniatures, I wish we were in the middle of driving across 5 different states and back, and in hindsight, I should have just skipped the last Scourge. And I really screwed myself, and it wasn't worth it to me in the end.
I've tried burning through them all, and I just...
All right, later, Brightline. Thanks for coming by. And seriously, join the Discord if you have any questions. People are very friendly there. Well, 98% of them are really friendly. But
22 and your arena looks just like mine. You're at rank 22. I think I'm at 14 today. Your arena looks just like mine, although we're seeing full Darkhold in yours. Are you guys seeing everyone replacing Scarlet Witch with Emma? That's becoming a frustrating one. What do I do when they replace Scarlet Witch with Emma? Because that's what I was running, and it was holding quite well. And what I've been doing is just mirroring it, and then half the time I win the coin flip, and so I win the match, and half the time I don't win the coin flip, and I can sometimes come back to win.
Wait, so you replaced Scarlet with Emma?
Scarlet Witch with Emma is what I did. And it gives me the ability to go before this team and just control it. And then I usually just stun Agatha and then go in for the kill with Wong, and then it's a 4v5, and she's usually ability blocked.
I'm still using my...
Take your own Emma and take fewer mystics. Yeah, is the Emma one, is that the one I want to use? Eternals, MLF, like Sinister and Emma or something?
Sorry, you're right, Prominence. I probably shouldn't say that. It's just, it costs me more because I always have, what is that called? Oh shoot, I can't think right now. Like Wi-Fi, we didn't always have connection, and I couldn't get on when I needed to, and then at some point I had to hand my phone to run while I was driving, and we know how our tunes work, and it's harder when you're doing someone else's phone, and it cost me something ridiculous, like 5,000 cores or something.
It was more than that, I believe.
It was ridiculous.
We screwed that one up. We screwed that one up pretty bad.
Yeah. I could have done better had I not been in the middle of
Just distracted.
yeah.
I mean, you guys, this is the time I get to play Marvel Strike Force. Otherwise, it's when I wake up, when I go to bed. And like, I got to wake up before my kids, and then after I put my kids to sleep. And then when I'm at work, I get to listen to everybody talk about Marvel Strike Force. And I can do things on auto. I'll walk by my phone and hit auto on something, but that's kind of it right now. And it's frustrating because on one hand, our lives are so busy, and I feel like Marvel Strike Force is, everybody's bitching about screen time. And with the amount of screen time, I feel it's not fun right now. And I want to be able to put my time and effort into getting good at this thing, because I like to study a thing until I feel like I've mastered it. And I feel like now we have this new game mode and I know nothing about it, and I don't have the time to research it the way I want.
Nemesis, I'm with you. That's what I use. Unless I come up against someone with a Loki, and then I'll replace Emma with
Yeah, and Hollow Lord, I tried replacing Heartless with Loki. In fact, we did that at the beginning of stream, and I was unable to kill their Agatha, and it fell apart. If I would have killed their Agatha, that would have worked, but I couldn't kill their Agatha in time, and so they rounded the corner and crushed me.
yeah. That's who I go after too, Agatha. If I can take her down, then yeah, be easy from there.
What do you want to go over next?
Whatever you want.
We got your roster up.
I think I'm done with everything. I usually try and clear my stuff before I come on.
Okay then. We're gonna shut it down. I'm gonna go post some videos, and we'll get this set up on YouTube. I hope that you guys who were in chat and you guys who are watching this on YouTube found the information we put out there. I should say a theme put out there very useful. A theme, let me know, shoot me your link contacts, and I'll put that down in the description of the video. And yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys, and helping me get things squared away. See you later. Bye, guys.
Hi, everybody.